What's up YouTube? Capital G here. Have a very entertaining Death Pro replay with my homeboy Sahira once again, playing his Burning Abyss, but not just any version of Burning Abyss. This guy actually runs rituals, man. He runs Malakota, he runs the Pilgrim Dante, and he actually summons it not just with Beatrice, man. He actually goes, this is like the purest version of Burning Abyss that you could ever come up with, although it does run Terratop, so I don't know about that. He's playing against Jay Walker, who's running DDDs, but he's running like a synchro version of DDDs. I mean, I'm talking Jet Synchron and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. This video is called The Corruption of the Clan, who is actually Reiji in the subversion of the show. I know him as Reiji. I'm the clan, like who the fuck is that? I know him as Reiji. So let's go ahead and play it and see exactly the awesomeness that's going to happen here. So DDDs open up with Dark Contract, get a Lamnia, send Lamnia to the graveyard, summon Kepler, get another Dark Contract, go for Formula Synchron, and draw a copy of Tuning. You see that Sahira ends up top decking a Crane. He has a really good hand. That's like he opens with really solid hands with Burning Abyss. Gets that pre-preparation of Rights, and he gets Good and Evil plus Malakota. Looks like he's just going to straight up summon Malakota, and he does. Phoenix Rhino Warrior is going to trigger, sending Graf to the grave. Graf is going to get him a copy of Seer, and he special summons Farfa, goes for Dante #1. Seer's going to trigger. Okay, gets him his Dragnig, and I think that's what it's called, right? Draghig, excuse me. All right, so then he goes for the Crane, makes another Dante, and Skarm's going to activate in the end phase and get him a copy of Alec. So I think that he's getting the Alec because Malakota can pitch cards from your hand, can pitch Burning Abyss from your hand. And obviously when Alec will get pitched, then it kind of kicks in as like a mini effect veiler. So I think he wants to use that kind of as a way to cut a monster's attack down and as an effect veiler. Plus he has double Dantes. I'm kind of surprised he didn't make Downer Magicians, but I guess it's okay. All right, so DDDs can easily, let me just say, DDDs could easily crack this board with something like Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon is pretty much the be-all, end-all. But Jay Walker did take a fucking mess of damage, so he has to be careful. He has to clear this board. All right, goes for Flame King, activates Tuning, gets the Junk Synchron. And there you see, he ends up pitching. So you see he ends up pitching the Alec, and he reduces the attack of Junk Synchron. I'm pretty sure he's going to use Alec to try and negate Blaze King's effect so that Blaze King can't go Monster Born crazy on him. Because Blaze King would actually activate because Green Slime was special summoned. So yeah, Green Slime is going to be, Flame King is going to be negated. He does Synchro for TG Hyper Librarian, then activates another Lamnia. Okay, special summons that. Goes in for Alexander, and then draws a card, obviously. Then goes for Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Now, the thing is, there's a lot that Crystal Wing has to kind of negate here, so I'm not sure that he can negate everything. But he can attack over Malakota, and then he can obviously do 3,000 damage. Malakota tries to blow up Crystal Wing, and Crystal Wing's like, we're not having that shit. So, you see that Sahira activates Good and Evil, pitches his Seer, to get a copy of Fire Lake. I was like, oh, okay, he's just going to Fire Lake his field. That'll be how he plays around the Crystal Wing, but he has to be careful because Crystal Wing can negate the Seer at the same time. Gets himself a copy of Alec, goes for the third Dante, and this one I was like, oh yeah, okay, he's going to, what's it called? He negates the Dante Mill effect. I don't know about that because, like, it adding is still going to happen, right? Pretty sure. Okay, so now a whole bunch of things are activating. TG Hyper Librarian gets negated by Alec for pretty much no reason. And then this got banished for the Hell Armageddon. Now he ended up busting out Utopic Future F-Zero. This does not actually activate. So this is one of the few cards in Burning Abyss that can totally get around Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, who is actually 4,000 attack. And I think he's actually going to win because of that. Yeah, so he ends up taking his Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. He attacks over TG Hyper Librarian. Keep in mind, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon will gain the attack of any monster that it attacks into, and he ends up winning the duel. Didn't even need to use his Fire Lake because originally I was like, oh, well, he's got triple Dante. He'll just Fire Lake the Crystal Wing off the field, nuke the board, but nope, he goes aggressive here, makes F-Zero, which again does not actually activate, so Crystal Wing can't negate it. Snatch steals the Crystal Wing, and you don't have to worry about giving it back to your opponent if you're just going to win the duel. Whoa. Crystal Wing's actually 6,400 attack? What the hell? Okay, it was actually a lot stronger than I thought. How the heck did it get the attack gain? Oh, no, okay, it's 6,400 attack because it gained the 24. Okay, I'm like, what the heck? All right, so Wow, Burning Abyss doing some pretty impressive things. It's kind of crazy. Malakota got put on the field and then like instantly died, but Zahira still ended up pulling the game out. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching as always.